Hello there, my friends. Perilous 3D here. Thanks for joining me. Almost at 1,000 subs. So damn close. 963. It looks like I might actually make it to the February 20th deadline, my friends. Thank you so much for your help and your support in getting there. I cannot express to you how thankful and grateful I am to the community out there who's helping me reach my 1,000 subscriber goal and hopefully not lose any pennies in my $10 a month revenue in the process. As I've said before in my other kind of griping videos, it was just enough. It was just enough of a cherry on top to incentivize me a little bit to continue doing the videos and stuff. I mean, the way I look at it, guys, I'm gonna do these videos regardless, even if I'm not putting them on YouTube, even if I'm not putting them on some sort of internet platform. I'm still making these videos to preserve those memories and to share them with my kids, and I'll put them on my laptop and let them watch, you know, those shows on the TV, and we all love it. It's fun. A lot of the time we each have our hand in the creation of these videos. Some part of the creative process is done by my kids and myself and my partner in some ways, and sometimes even the dog and the cat. I get ideas for series or episodes just from playing with my pets. So I mean, all that to say, you know, things are going well on the channel. We're so close to hitting that 1K sub mark. I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit it. I know we're gonna hit it. I mean, the community has been so great so far to help each other out. I was doing a couple of sub for sub live streams, and those really went well. I got some good feedback on those. So if my internet connection wasn't so crappy, I would keep doing live streams. I just can't do it, which is why I'll make up for it in making high quality videos locally and then uploading those instead. I've uploaded recently a couple of 4K videos as well, so that's a first for the channel, for my kids' channel as well. Vincent and Zoe, check that out. And what else is going on the channel? We just released our 4th episode of Loud Cloud, Pure Vanilla Survival Minecraft. I'm doing Skyblock. I have a DIY organic kefir video. Minecraft Vanilla Hardcore still going strong. I'm not doing Empyrean anymore. The reason for that is the last couple of times I played Empyrean, it was really buggy and it was kind of frustrating. So I stopped playing for a while to give them a little time to work on those and not develop a dislike for the game, because I still really enjoy it very much. I'm always going to play this game probably, and it's always going to be featured on my channel, but I wanted to give them a little bit of time to just work out some of those bugs so that I don't get too frustrated. There you see some of my live streams, my other channels, my subscriptions. I've been subbing back to everybody that's been subbing to me, so that will continue, guys. Sub for sub. That's always going to be my thing, I think, going forward for the rest of my time with YouTube on this channel. For life. Sub for life, my friends. For life. And forgot how to do for a second. For. In commemoration of all this, since we're so close, I wanted to make a video that is sort of advertising two things. Number one, I'm so close to my 1,000 subs, guys. I know I've said this a couple of times now, but we're only missing about 50 subs. Actually less, about 40 something, maybe even 30. My math sucks. 963, so like 37 subs. It's going to be close. It's going to be close, but I think we can make it to the February 20th deadline. And like I said, in an effort to hit that February 20th deadline, I'm coming out with a new series. It's an indie game showcase series, similar to my showcase Sundays. That's going to run at least until the end of the year, and then if after this year the series is going well, then I'll definitely continue it. A few notes about the series is it's going to have a brief summary of the game, no spoilers or anything like that. It's going to be the first 20 minutes of the game, so the first 20 minutes of gameplay, if you consider that spoilers. I guess there may be some, but it's not going to go extensively into the game. There's going to be no camera like this, no webcam, other than maybe on the intro and the outro of the videos. No commentary. It's just indie games, and the series is going to feature certain titles also from big developers. So I guess not solely indie games, but also some potentially some other big game names as well. But it's mostly going to focus on indie games. And then at the end, I'm going to share 2 or 3 things that I liked about the game, 2 or 3 things that I didn't like about the game, and then we'll wrap it up. And I want the episodes to be about 30 minutes, so roughly 5 minutes for an intro, 5 minutes for an outro, and then 20 minutes of just pure gameplay. So that is the idea, my friends. The other thing I want to do today is share with you, because I don't think I've ever done this before, not recently anyway. I've never shared with you on my channel all the things, the cool things that are going on in the shelves here behind me. So I figured this might be a good type of video to make in order to get those last few 30-something subs that we need to hit that 1K cap. I've definitely got the view time hours, no problem there. It's just getting to that 1,000 subs, so with your help, my friends, I'm sure we can get there. But for now, let's take a look at the stuff that's going on behind me so I can share that with you. First up, we've got the scrolls here, the scroll posters, whatever you want to call them. This is a Final Fantasy VII one, if it's not already obvious enough. I just really like the style of the art here, and it's very detailed as you get closer into it. Forgive the crappy lighting here, my friends. Apologize for the shadows. Maybe I can even, does that make it better? Turn my light on, makes it a little bit better. So you can see the detail here, and it's just really nice. I know it's a reproduction and everything, but it still caught my eye when I first saw it, and I said, I have to have this. It's got Zack, it's got Vincent, it's got Sid, it's got everybody, pretty much. None of the bad guys, but even has Kate Sith there and Red 13, so it's a cool representation of the game, so I had to get that. It's got a little bit of the movie influence in it as well. Next over here we have the solar system. This has been here. This is my grandparents' house, by the way, that I bought last year. And this poster or picture, whatever you want to call it, has been here since then, since they've had the house, since they built it some 30 years ago. So this thing has been here a long time. It's a little piece from my childhood, and I decided to just leave it there. Here we have a frisbee, a Zephyr frisbee, or a disc. If you're into those things, you probably refer to it more as a disc. I got this from my cousin, who was nice enough to donate that to me. He gave that to me after we went and played near his place in Ottawa, or near Ottawa. I think it was Almonte, the Almonte disc golf course there, which was really cool. So thanks, Andy, for that disc. Here we have another scroll type poster of Vincent Valentine. This is from a game, actually, that I haven't ever played, but I just really liked the way that it looked with the moon and everything. The bad guys with the big guns, and Vincent, of course, not afraid of anything. The bottom left, we have my my Dr. Cheeb's lab coat. Makes anybody seem more credible when you put it on. My hats and my beret. And I've got my other Final Fantasy VII poster, which is from the movie, Advent Children. You see Sephiroth and Cloud facing off in the sky. Next over here we've got our Super Mario poster. Forgive the mess here at the bottom. Still trying to sort through after moving. Yeah, it's got all the characters, some of the villains, the bad guys. Really cool poster, and it was just sitting in the closet, so I figured, why not put it on the wall? Over here we have me, who was made by my amazing artist son, Vincent. Thank you very much for that. That was a Father's Day present. So moving over to our first shelf, again here I apologize for the mess. I didn't have the time or energy beforehand to go clean this up, but you can still see the collection here at a glance. So starting here from the top, let me actually show you all the way at the top. There's a couple of pictures I haven't been able to put up yet on the wall. We got these at an event around here called Cape, and it's similar to like a Comic-Con. It's a local event. But I got this there from an artist, and she was a really amazing artist, made this, and the next one I'm about to show you. So there's Skeletor. When I saw that, I'm like, yeah, I need to have that. Price was right, and it's quality work. So here's another one. Really like this one as well. Zelda and Link. Get that glare out of there. There we go. It's a really nice, sweet little picture. So I'll be putting those up on the wall. Some artwork from my kid. Another Father's Day gift, I think. But starting at the top here, we've got our Nintendo collection. It's not an extensive collection, but it's a decent one. And I've got some good retro titles, some pretty good retro consoles here as well that I'll show you. I don't want this video to be too long, but we'll cover everything we can. With the Nintendo games, I feel like some of them are missing here, but we'll probably find them around here in our travels. So we've got our Super Mario 2, Friday the 13th, Platoon, RoboCop, Renegade, Maniac Mansion, Bases Loaded. All of these have their booklets inside, but the boxes are pretty rough. And these I got from the cases I got from a video store when I was a kid, and I cut my case and then taped it on top of these plastic cases to try and increase the life of the box, which I guess did work for the most part, but they're pretty rough. They're probably not something I would ever sell because nobody would want to buy them. Next we have our Wii and Wii U games. So just a few titles there. Sims 3, Animal Crossing, Wii U Fit, Captain Toad. Fun little games. We've got our Nintendo 64. A few notable titles in there. Mario Kart. I think there's the 2 Zelda games, Majora's Mask, and Ocarina of Time. There's a South Park game in there. I'm not going to go through each and every title, guys. Cruisin' USA, Bomberman. A couple of the good titles. Here you see the rest of the Nintendo games and the Super Nintendo games. So I'll let you take a quick look at those. I'm not going to go through each and every one of them. Some notable mentions for me would be Battle Chess, Jaws, which I recently beat again since I was a kid. Recently beat that and I was pretty proud of myself. Turtles, Double Dragon, some of them I just got recently. Punch Out comes all the way from Mexico. Yeah, Super Nintendo, Super Black Bass, I still play that. Uniracers, Pilot Wings, F-Zero. Yeah, King Arthur's World, I still play a lot of these games, even today. We've got the original box for Mario Paint. The pad and mouse are around here somewhere as well, the game. Got the double player original NES wireless head-to-head system. My son wanted to take that out the other day and I was like, nah, there's really no point. There's really no point. So next, going down in the back here, you can see our Intellivision and ColecoVision titles. Lots of sports games, because the Intellivision belonged to my dad and he was all about the sports games, but some of them are really fun. Like the football game is awesome, the golf is pretty good, tennis is not bad, baseball is pretty fun. Let's see, what are these in the back? I think there's Lock and Chase, Sea Battle, there's Tron, Maze of Tron in there, Night Stalker, Frogger. You can see all those. We've got the Power Zapper here. We've got some PC games, classic PC games, Warcraft 3, Half-Life, Diablo 2, Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy 7. Forgot I still have that. My original PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy 7. There's some other PC games. Some I haven't played in a very long time, like Bully, Guild Wars. Dragon Age Inquisition, I still want to beat that game. I just can't afford the time right now. There's some more PC games in box. World of Warcraft. Down here I've got some prints from Magic cards, Magic the Gathering. I've got, oh, there's a He-Man that shouldn't be in there. He should be with the He-Mans, which I'll show you here in a second. But here are all our amiibos, less a few that are probably lying around on the couch on the floor that are being used. We've got a 2DS and a Wii U as well, so we're using these things quite regularly. We've got a pretty good collection of them. I would say maybe half, if not, I don't know. There's probably a lot more than what I'm thinking, but almost forgot to include Zoe's little hideout for her little Yoshis. Woolly Yoshis down here in the workbench. Look at that. Their little home. I'll bet you she'd say they were sleeping. And there's the young ones. So that's shelf number 1, and then shelf number 2, if we go over here, got some DVDs at the top, a few Simpsons collectibles there, Three Amigos, one of my favorite movies of all time. Here you've got some toys. There's our one and only Infinity character. And we've got some Back to the Future, Lego Dimensions. There's some Mario Kart figures there. Some retro ones. Donkey Kong with his broken tie. Turn the light on. I've got some Final Fantasy figures here that I've been wanting to paint for years now. Just haven't got around to it. These were Coca-Cola figures from Japan. So I painted them white as a base, but I haven't got around to painting them with model paint or anything like that. And on the bottom shelf are the He-Men. So I still have all my He-Men from back in the day when I was a kid. There's even a war card game back there, you can see it. All the booklets, the weapons and stuff are mostly all there. And in that book there is an art book of the Masters of the Universe. Really, really good book. I really need to break it out and read it again sometime soon. As well as my V for Vendetta. It's been a while since I read it, so I'm due for that. So that's shelf number 2. We've got another piece of artwork up top that I got from Cape, which is a Phoenix. I might have gotten that one from Comic-Con actually, I'm not sure anymore. One of those events anyway. Either Ottawa Comic-Con or Cape, I'm not sure. And then here from Cape, the last time we went, is a caricature painting of my family and I. Really talented artist. He's there pretty much every year. So we've got some more art over here in the TV area. Not sure who the artist is on that, but I love that crazy dimensional broken artwork. It's very nice. And then here, there's a Intellivision game that was being played actually. A little messy here, but we've got, starting from the top left, that is a QBasic programming machine. That's right, from the 70s, I believe, Radio Shack, maybe 80s. Bottom left is the Intellivision, with the NFL game still close by. Let's see here, over here is the original Wii system. Below that we've got the NES, which still works fine. It does that blinking thing, but I can work my magic on it every time. Here we have the Wii U with the Mario Kart game on top. Got our Super Nintendo with the Mario Paint pad and mouse. Nintendo 64 here, and there's my laptop that I hook up to the TV. So that is pretty much it, my friends. That will do it for today's tour, and let me end by coming over here and saying goodbye. So thanks very much for helping me get almost all the way to the 1K subs mark, my friends. Very, very much in debt to you for that. I will continue to keep making quality videos, and hope that you'll join me in the new year here in 2018 for more crazy adventures and all kinds of stuff. Maybe more unboxing and review type videos. Who knows? All things to come. And don't forget to also tune in on Mondays at 4 p.m. for a new episode of my Skyblock Season 4 series. But thank you once again for joining me, my friends. Please, please, please share and like the videos. Share them with your friends and family to get that 1,000 subs. And I will catch you on the next one, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye.